but when you ask me, like, what is faith to me? Of course, this is a Bahai.chat, but I go back to a quote from the Baha'i writings, which says, the essence of faith is an abundance of deeds and a fewness of words. And to me, that's what faith is. Faith is about doing, it's not about saying. And then later, Abdu'l-Baha goes on to say that by faith, it is meant conscious knowledge and then the practice of good deeds, right? So he says, first it is meant conscious knowledge, meaning we have to know something. And then we have to do something good. And if you put those two definitions of faith from the Baha'i writings back to back, it goes to show you that faith is about understanding something, knowing something, asking questions, as David said, the independent investigation of truth, figuring out, what does God mean to me? Like, understanding, like, okay, well, what did Jesus say? What did Muhammad say? What did Buddha say? Understanding what these masterful prophets and teachers have told us, having that enter our brains, then not talking about it, but then doing something with it, preferably good deeds. You don't have faith if you only have one of those things. And that's what I love about the Baha'i writings and this particular question you just asked me, is faith. You can't have faith if you just know something. And you don't have faith if you just do something.
Yeah.
It's the marriage of the two things, right? It's the sperm and the egg creating a soul. It's these things. That's the intersection of faith. And for me, I've had periods of my life where it's been one or the other. I've had a lot of periods of my life growing up where I just knew something, right? I just knew maybe what Jesus or Baha'u'llah said about something, but it didn't mean I did something. And what I'm trying to do in my 30s is I'm trying to marry the two. Trying to figure out how I can take the things I'm reading, to take the things I am learning about, take my understanding of God and turn it into action. That's my answer.